Mr. Director. The cast is set. Take over.
All right, let's have it quiet. Places, everybody. Schroeder, set the mood for the first scene. This is one play that's not going to be commercial.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown!
Okay. Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown.
What? Does Charlie Brown have a little gas problem there?
Charlie Brown has a little gas tonight.
Right.
Oh, my.
Wow.
How about that? Charlie Brown Heavy Metal Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
And I had the guy's name written down, but go to YouTube and Google Charlie Brown Heavy Metal Christmas. Nice. And like that guy's because he put this together. And he puts there's just some funny video to that too, so you guys will enjoy that. So, anyways, welcome to once again the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. Woo! With Kevin O'Connor.
That's me.
Kevin O'Connor, the man, the legend. He's here, Woo. And your host Loudini, aka Lou Lombardi, aka Loudini.
You're here too.
I'm here. I am here. So
awesome.
We got a great show for you guys tonight.
I'm excited.
We've got some special in studio guests.
That's why I'm excited. I just went through the green room and I'm excited for the folks that are in there. I can't wait for them to come out and say hi to you.
It's going to be good. We're going to get into that here very shortly. With tonight's topic, we're going to talk to you guys tonight about the right way to network. So many of you guys out there, your hearts are in the right place, but you're doing everything completely wrong to totally screw up what you're trying to do with your music career. So we're going to give you some really good tips here, some things that I've learned from some some movers and shakers, let's put it that way.
Right.
And so speaking of networking, last night I went out and I heard some bands and met some great people, and these are good friends of ours, the Turbosonics, and they were jamming last night with a guy that I've been trying to meet for a long time, Mr. Slim Forsyth. Ooh. So we've got the Turbosonics tonight. We've got Slim Forsyth. We're going to do Shannon and the Merger as well because I saw those guys last night as well. So we were out and about doing our thing. But let's start out with Drag Strip, the Turbosonics on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
Kick it.
Oh, Lord Jesus, they burnt the studio down again. It was great. The Turbosonics. Oh, man, what a great band. They were at the Needs Hotel last night, Kevin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Down in, is that Lawrenceville?
Down in Lawrenceville.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know they had bands down there.
oh, I tell you what. First of all, I want to say that they put on a great show last night, and it was really cool because they backed up the guy we're going to play next.
Oh.
They were the backing band for Slim Forsyth.
Very cool.
And if you guys have never seen Slim, you got our people who are our Pittsburgh audience. If you've never seen Slim, you should go see him. You go into a bar, and you play out, I play out,
Sure.
and you guys out there that are in bands know this. You're playing, and in between songs, people are talking and they're carrying on, but Slim has a way of, in between songs, he can tell stories, and the room becomes quiet. You can hear a pin drop. People
Wow.
are totally riveted, and he tells stories about the music. He talks about his life. It's very, he's a really great stage presence about him. He doesn't get up and boogie and dance around, but he's just got this sort of like rapport with the audience.
Oh, wow.
It's almost like a storyteller.
Yeah, that's kind of a lost art anymore.
Yeah, he's great,
Wow.
and to hear the Turbos back him up really kind of gives. Now we're going to play Slim next, but when you hear Slim, you're going to kind of go like, that's kind of weird, Bedfellows, but really they give Slim that kind of kick. So it makes his live show,
Sure.
a little more edgy and stuff like that. But let's talk a little bit about Slim Forsyth. By the way, the Turbosonics, you can find them at what is their website? I want to plug them real quick because they're just fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, they are.
TheTurbosonics.com, and you can get all the information there about those guys. But Slim Forsyth, he's got. You can find him on MySpace. It is MySpace MySpace.com/slim.forsyth. And you can get all the information about what he's doing there.
Let's spell that last name for those folks.
Let's spell it for him.
Yeah.
FORSYTHE.
Right.
Okay.
I want to make sure people get to him.
Make sure you get to him. Okay. This is an original song he wrote called Steeltown Christmas. It's a little outside of our genre, but
if you're from Pittsburgh, you're going to dig it because I was sitting here listening to it and I was like, oh, excellent.
It's very cool, and this is for a good cause. Can you tell them about that, Kevin? There's some nonprofit.
Well, according
involved.
to this CD here, all proceeds from the sale of this record support the good work of Kathy G. Charities. So, it's nice to see Slim, helping out some charities here in Steeltown. So let's give a listen to Slim and see what we are in for.
Steeltown Christmas, Slim Forsyth on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
It's getting dark now by 5 o'clock. It's gonna be cold tonight. There's a storm coming later for the Steeler game, but there ain't a cloud in sight. And just a couple of planets, a few early stars, and a full moon rising bright on a Steeltown Christmas. I took a 91A down Butler Street after dinner in Needs Hotel. I sat across from a grandma and her old granddad. They were bursting with a story to tell of when she was a beauty and he was a strong man working at the J&L. And there's Steeltown Christmas. Steeltown Christmas. Hopped off the bus at 7th and Penn. I heard the tale that the carolers told. They were singing about good King Wenceslas lost. I could see their breath in the cold. Mark my footsteps, loyal page. Step within them boldly. It's just a Steeltown Christmas. Step boldly, scratchy. Passing over the moon above, a chill runs through the air. My footsteps echo off the Smithfield Bridge. I'm heading for Station Square, thinking of the one I left behind. Will I find her anywhere in this Steeltown Christmas? Find her if you can, rock. tailgaters throwing them down. And as a barge slid underneath the Ford Pitt Bridge, the snow came falling down on a steel town Christmas. On a steel town Christmas. It's just a steel town Christmas.
I gotta tell the folks listening. Normally, Lou and I are sitting here playing air guitar, air drums. During that, we were playing ear. Whoa, we were playing air, lap steel, and air
Fiddle.
upright bass.
And fiddle, yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. No,
Oh, hey, if I may, I
ahead.
mentioned that this CD that he did was goes to the good work of Kathy G Charities, and you can look that charity up at www.kathygcharities.com. So, and if I may, I also see Slim has his email address here. So if you want to get in contact with Slim, it's slimforesight@hotmail.com. So that's pretty easy. But there you go.
Good job, Slim. And I just want to say, bro, it was really nice meeting you. And I've been so I was really happy. I also want to give props to Harriet Gibbs, who's the sort of, I guess she's technically the manager for the Turbosonics, and she was really kind of instrumental in making sure that everybody met last night. Like, we got some great photos. They'll be up on our social media coming up for you guys real soon. So I'd like to thank Harriet for that. Also, she sent me a wonderful Christmas card with the Turbosonics from their performance at Carnegie Hall.
Wow.
Yeah, sweet, huh?
Wow.
Very cool. So it was a great night. You know, networking is so important.
Yes. There's power in numbers, my
Absolutely. And people say, you hear the saying going around, well, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, that's not completely true. What's more true is it's who knows you and what you do.
You are correct, sir.
That's a lot more important.
Right you are, sir.
But what you don't want to do, when you're trying to hook up with people and you're trying to build those connections, is you don't want to just go up and slap a business card on somebody's chest and say, hey, let's do business. People want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust.
Exactly.
And the best way to get people to know, like, and trust you is to approach the situation with a sort of servant's attitude, a sort of attitude of, hey, what can I do for you? How can I help you? I see what you're doing. Is there some way I could, think in your mind, is there some way you could connect with that person that would really be beneficial to them, to help them with what they want to do, as opposed to going opposed to being like a big and just trying to suck off of them, okay?
Right.
Because they probably got plenty of people doing that anyways. I mean, one tip I would give you guys is, if there's somebody, in your, a person who might be a center of influence for you, somebody who might help take you to the next level. I'm not talking about Bono or Slash, but somebody that, you can get access to, maybe in your own local music community or online or something, approach them like, with something that maybe you could do for them, or just call them up or sit down with them or meet them at a gig and say, hey, can I buy you a drink?
Right.
I'm really interested in what you're doing. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about how you got to where you are now? And people are always tuned. This is a funny quote, but everybody's tuned into the same radio station. No, it's not the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. It's WIIFM, and that just means what's in it for me.
Exactly.
It's not. I'm not trying to paint the human race as a bunch of selfish
that's
a-holes.
But
people are, when you come up to me and you want to talk about me, I'm
all ears.
I'm all ears, and that's the same way it is for you, and that's the same way it is with everybody.
Right.
So, if you have to find some way to reach them on their level. You've got to talk about them. You've got to get them. You've got to be excited about them. It can't be about you. As you create that relationship, then you can really build on something that can work for both of you. So you want to create win-wins. You don't want win-loses. You don't want them to do something for you that's going to cause them to lose time or lose money or stoop down to some lower kind of level. You want to create a situation that works for both people, and you want them to be able to really be able to benefit from it. Then they can know you. And sometimes it's just being a friend.
Exactly.
You know, and if you can come up to somebody, you can find some way to maybe take something off their plate that's maybe kind of like, you know, cumbersome for them. You know, you've made a friend right there.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So you want to think of it in that way when you approach people, when you're networking. That's what I was out doing last night. I was doing a little networking. And like I said, I met Slim. I hung with the Turbos. And I went to see Shannon and the Merger, who I haven't seen in,
yes.
yeah. So I went to see those guys, and we're going to play them a little bit later on tonight. And I just want to apologize to Bob and those guys. I did not get to like hang with them afterwards. I had to skedaddle to another place to see Three Car Garage. So
wow, you were busy.
Yeah, I was
busy.
I was trying to go out and give everybody props. But Shannon and the Merger went to this really cool place called the Copper Kettle.
Okay, I saw that.
Yeah, it's a really really neat place, and it's a great little like kind of like a local crowd. People really into it.
Mm-hmm.
I got asked to dance by a very attractive lady. I might say.
Bonus.
Yeah. Well, I was listening to the music, and I didn't realize till a minute later that she had asked me to dance, and I was I know. So I spaced. So whoever you are, sweetheart, you know, next time I promise I'll dance with you.
Nonetheless, a victory anyway.
But we have some special guests in the studio tonight.
Man, do we?
And we're going to get to them after I play the Steve Cal band. Steve Cal, let me just back up real quick. I've been prattling on here for a minute, but I'm writing for an online magazine, bluesrockreview.com. So go there and you can look at my reviews. And I recently got asked to do the review of Steve Cal band's latest album, Room to Move. Mm-hmm. And Steve's really good musician. He's a great guitar player from Philadelphia. He's unsigned, young guy, but really got a lot of fire in his playing. And I want you guys to check him out. You can find Steve on the internet. Let's see, what is his website here? SteveCal.com, and that's just C-A-L. Okay, SteveCal.com. I'm going to play this is called Dirty Old Woman. This is one of his originals. He's a good writer, good singer, good guitar player. Check it out. This is the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus with Lou Lombardi and Kevin O'Connor.
Set you free, you fall back in your skin. Well, down into the ocean, it's sharper than nails. Run, run, sister, run. Well, now you're out in the rails. And she said, damn the moon, and the stars and the light. She's just a dirty old woman, riding with the dead of night. place in hell. Well, head for the hilltop, baby, you can find yourself another man. She said, damn the moon, damn the stars, and damn the light. She's just a dirty old woman, right through the dead of night. Oh, she's just a dirty old woman, yeah, right through the dead of night.
Steve Cal Band. That was smoking, huh? How about that,
I
Kevin?
like it a lot. I like it.
You like it. You like it so much. I'm gonna come down and take a big bite out of it. I'm gonna take a bite out of the Steve Cal Band. And
My gosh, I hope not.
oh Lord,
You know what happened last time you did that?
I know I got some heartburn, some indigestion, but it was good.
Yes,
That was
sir.
some good. Steve Cal Band. You can go stevecal.com. Find all about that. Also, look for my upcoming review of their latest album, Remove, at bluesrockreview.com.
Sweet.
Sweet. Like to thank our sponsors. We
Oh,
forgot.
yeah, no, we'll never forget.
Positively Pittsburgh Live. Joanne Quinn Smith, you're the greatest. And Click Vodka. We're drinking some, since this is the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus Christmas 2014 edition, we are sipping a little vodka with our little eggnog spiked with some Click Vodka. So it's good stuff.
There you go.
Very good stuff. Oh, but we have some special guests in the studio tonight. And I tell you what, this is really going to be good. This is a special treat for you guys. Kevin, Kevin, first of all, let me just announce that, I don't know. I'm just so excited, Kevin. I'm not exactly sure what to do first, but we do have, who do we have again?
Santa Claus himself is here tonight. I'm so excited.
Santa Claus. Santa Claus is here.
I
Santa
can't
Claus.
wait. I'm going to bring him in.
And Santa Claus, and he's brought some people with him. He's brought the farting elves.
That's going to be fun.
So
let's get Santa. Come on in.
Come on in, Santa.
Oh, whoa, ho, 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 ho.
Whoa. You're not Santa Claus. You're Bill Cosby.
No, I am Santa Clausby.
Santa Clausby. Welcome, Santa Clausby.
Hello and Merry Christmas to you.
You're Bill Cosby.
No, listen, please play along, please. It's the only gig I can get. Now listen, I brought you, I'm going to pour you some drink. Give me your Click Vodka.
Okay.
I'm
We're
gonna
pouring
pour
some drinks
you-
with Santa
I'm going to
Clausby.
pour you a little drink.
Santa Clausby.
You just put something in that.
Oh.
No, I did. Would you please just take
You
a
better
drink?
not, hey, Santa, you better not roofie me. That's all I
Take
got to
a
say.
drink and go to sleep. Listen, no, come here, Lou. Sit on my lap. Oh my goodness! Listen.
Santa, didn't you bring some musical guests? We're gonna have a musical
listen.
performance.
Yes, Fat Albert could not make it, no. So I brought the farting elves.
Oh.
Let's bring them in. I'm gonna sit over here in the corner and let them do their thing.
Okay. All right. So
I
you guys
apologize.
you guys set up over
on,
there.
get in.
They're all set up. Okay. All right. The farting elves. You guys ready? We got the microphones in place.
Yes.
Okay, ladies
Do
and
it.
gentlemen, Santa Clausby and the farting elves on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. Come on, guys. Oh, here we are. Little sound effects to get started. That's nice.
What the? Oh my goodness! That smells worse than Russell. Somebody, let us stop. Kids. Who's gonna clean that up? Where's my manager?
God.
Give them a drink.
Santa Claus,
Oh, my.
please take them out of here. Something.
Santa Clausby and the
Open-
farting elves, ladies and
Thank
gentlemen.
you, everybody. Merry Christmas. Drink up.
And a good and a ho 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 to you
heavens to
too.
Betsy.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. There's something wrong with that man,
Something
Kevin.
inherently wrong
What
with
is
that.
going on? Oh, anyways, so what are you doing for Christmas?
Hanging out with the girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes. It's always good to have a girlfriend on Christmas.
You never believe what I'm doing on Christmas. I'm going to church. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
my.
I got. I want to thank my friend Wayne Smith. He.
Hey, Wayne.
Wayne from Grain.
from Grain.
Wayne from Grain.
Yeah.
He hooked me up with a really cool gig for Christmas Eve, playing
That's
at the
cool.
Christchurch at Grove Farm off of Mount Nebo Road.
Far
So
out, man.
there's a Facebook event. You can find it, and you can come check it out. We're playing their Christmas program. It's it's about an hour long, like at 8:30 on Christmas Eve. So so thank you, Wayne.
Very good.
And sending out some props to Wayne. You can find them. You can go to facebook.com/Grain, and you can see everything that Wayne's got going on with his band, Grain. So with that, let's play a little Grain.
Love Grain.
Thank you, Wayne. And you're listening to Loudini Rock and Roll Circus with Lou and Kevin.
Wake up, come on, get up. My love is down. I can't hold it, I had to drop it. It's all broken down. You're wrong, you're not a man. Tried to break my heart. I killed it, I really broke it to leave my devil behind. It's bad when you love like I do mine. I become a ruined love, pull off its skin. Spoiled witch, no more sticks. It's how I've always been. You're wrong, woman, love. I had to break my heart. I killed it, I really broke it to leave my devil behind. It's bad when you love like I do mine. My flesh, I confess, call it death. I killed it, I really broke it to leave my devil behind. It's bad when you love like I do mine. I killed it, I really broke it to leave my devil behind. It's bad when you really love like I do mine.
All right, Grain.
Love that band.
All right, thank you, Grain. Thank you, Wayne Smith, for helping.
Let's say hi to Carla, too.
And Carla.
Yeah, she
We
rocks.
love you, Carla.
Yeah.
Wayne and Carla, great stuff,
There you
great
go.
stuff. Oh my goodness, so we're closing up here. We're getting ready to wrap it up. So
The air is clearing in
my
the
God,
studio.
geez. Thank you. Special thanks to Santa Clausby and the Farting Elves for that lovely rendition of the 12 Farts of Christmas.
Wow.
The 12 Farts of Christmas.
Jeepers.
There's something just inherently
That's-
they're not right in the
wow.
head. Oh my goodness.
Poor Santa.
Guys, just remember when you're out there and you're trying to make stuff happen, when you go to network with people, think about what you can do for them. Ask not
What they can do for you.
Yeah, ask what you can do for them. Okay, keep that in mind. That's the crux of getting started with like a good networking policy.
Right.
As I mentioned earlier, I saw Shannon and the Merger
Yes.
last night. I hadn't seen them live in a long time.
Where were they playing again?
That was the Copper Kettle in
And
Washington.
where is that? In Washington.
In Washington,
Okay.
yeah, Route
okay.
40. It's a very cool place, and I ran into a bunch of people I knew. It was a lot of fun.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it was a great place, great time. They sounded great. They're a really good live
course.
band.
Of course they
And
do.
if you want to go out and hear just like a really good band and you can dance to and get into and everything, this they're definitely great for that. Reverb Nation / Shannon and the Merger is where you can find out about all the cool stuff they got going on. So it was really awesome. Shannon and the Merger, and this is another song Bob sent me. This is a little like getting busy romantic little number that they got here. So the Shannon and the Merger here on the this is called Missing. Oh, the only thing missing is you.
Oh,
Shannon and the
okay.
Merger on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. Circus?
The tree has been trimmed, the mistletoe hung, gifts have been wrapped, and the church bells have rung. But the only thing missing is you. The snow is falling, the eggnog is poured, the Yule log is burning, the wreaths on the door. The only thing missing is you. I don't need presents underneath my tree. All I want for Christmas is you here with me. I don't need presents underneath my tree. All I want for Christmas is you here with me. Candle flames flicker, the stockings are hung, loved ones all gather as carols are sung. The only thing missing
Shannon and the Merger with a little Christmas romantic piece there. The only thing missing is you. That was really awesome, guys.
Lou and I swaying back and forth to the music here.
We were swaying.
We must like it.
Slow dancing, swaying to the music. Oh, my goodness. So I'd like to thank all the bands we've had so far tonight. The Turbo Sonics played Drag Strip, and then we had Steel Town Christmas by Slim Forsyth. Speaking of Slim, why don't you give that information one more time about Slim, Kevin?
I would love to, Lou. Now, this CD was for the charity works of Kathy G Charities, and that's at www.kathygcharities.com. And Slim, you can reach him at Slim Forsyth. That's SlimForsythe at hotmail.com.
All right, thank you, Slim. Very good job tonight. Dirty old Stephen Calban played Dirty Old.
He's not dirty old.
He dirty old.
He played the song called Dirty Old Woman.
Yeah, Steve Calban played Dirty Old Woman off his latest CD, Room to Move. And you can look for my review of that pretty soon coming up in bluesrockreview.com.
Yep.
I Ruined Love by Grain. Thank you, Wayne and Carla. We love you guys as always. You guys are some of our favorite people out there. And like I said, we just played Shannon and the Merger. So what do you guys? So what are you doing for New Year's? You guys got any New Year's plans?
I don't know. You know, I heard that there's this band.
You heard? I heard it. I
heard there's this band playing down at Altar Bar. A band I kind of like. It's called Super Monkey.
There's, that's true. We're doing a show. We're opening for the band 10, which is a Pearl Jam tribute band. And
so I'm thinking about doing that.
So we're doing that. That's New Year's Eve, and there's some confusion because we're calling ourselves Supervana because we're doing a all tribute to Nirvana. All the bands, are doing tributes. So we're doing a tribute to Nirvana. Then the next band is doing Supervana. Then the next band is Rage Against the Machine 2, and they're doing Rage Against the Machine. And then 10, which is a Pearl Jam tribute act. And they're very, very good. They're a national act. So that's at Altar Bar. And if you go to Ticketfly, you can get all the information. There's several different packages. Or if you go to altarbar.com, you can get all the information. Plus, I have it up on I have an event posted on Facebook for it. But there's different packages. There's a buffet. They're doing the whole New Year's thing. There's even a package where you can...
You had me at buffet.
There's even a package where you can drink all you want, for one price.
You had me a drink all you want.
Exactly. So that's New Year's Eve. Thanks again to Positively Pittsburgh Live. Thank you, Click Vodka. Thank you to my wonderful co-host.
Thank you for having me,
Kevin O'Connor.
Yes.
Kevin, you guys have a wonderful, whatever you do out there,
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
We have, I know I got listeners from all around the world, and we don't want to make anybody feel,
no, man,
we just happen to call it Christmas. That's just what we call it. It's, we could call it George. It doesn't matter.
Happy George, everybody.
Happy George, everybody. So whatever your thing is in the next couple of weeks, enjoy it, have fun. And we're going to try to squeeze another one in if we can before the new year.
Yeah, let's do it.
So
let's do it. Let's do another one.
We haven't played these guys in a long time. Thank you guys for listening. It's Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. Also, I need to mention, if you go to my website, LouLombardi.com, we've got a free ebook for you musical types out there on promoting your music. And if you sign up for our mailing list, and the mailing list is going to get you to here. It's going to allow you to get your music promoted on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. Nice. We're changing things. We're making it a little more professional on how we organize this whole thing. So go to LouLombardi.com and sign up for that. Follow us on Twitter at LLStrangelove. And we will see you guys very within the next week or so. You're listening to the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, and we're going to close out with "We Came from Space."
Oh yes.
Okay, solar powered sun. We came from space. The Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. Guys, rock on. Have a wonderful holiday.